chat? What's good? How we doing? Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? Let me load up the world. What is good? Mia Mella? Idiot, thank you for the
Funny
sub.
time somehow,
39.
3-year streak.
3-year streak is crazy, yes. 36 months in a row, 39 total. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Kiwi, what's good? Hot Dog, hello. Adrian, what's good? You can't watch today? Ender, no worries, man. I'm sure I'll see you around. Hello, Shavak. How we doing? How we doing? I Love Grounded, hello. Jurassic, what's good? Eyeball, hello. Lewis, what's good? Spicy, we are doing a death run. Yes, that is the plan, hopefully. Show the playground menu to see if they've changed or to see what items are available. It's pretty much Grounded 1. As far as I'm aware, it's Grounded 1. But I don't know the exact stuff that was in the first game's Playgrounds menu, so I don't know. Also, apologies, chat. I'm still recovering, so I'll probably end up coughing a bunch this stream. There is some Grounded 1 stuff in here, like the Mantis and the Wasp Queen and the Broodmother. But it's the Orc Broodmother, there's no regular Broodmother. I don't know why, but they're here for some reason. Wish I could show you my map, but better. What do you mean, Adrian? Is your map not finished? As you can see, chat, I already made a start to the death run here. I'm trying to make it challenging, but like doable, you know? That jump there is a pretty tough one, I will say. Obviously, I'll have checkpoints at every level as well. Thank you for the 10
Daily
cookie.
Bits, how are you feeling now? Also, me and Pizza will be working on a Pillars map over the weekend.
Pillars sounds fun, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm pretty much all the way there, apart from my cough. But I'm getting there, I'm getting there. You finished No Armor? Nice, Hot Dog. This is in PTB Eyeball, yeah. Am I going back to play viewers maps on Grounded 1? Probably not anytime soon. I'm hoping they'll port the maps over, but I don't think they will, unfortunately. They said no returning bosses. They're only in Playgrounds, though, Adrian. They're only in Playgrounds. They're not in the game. And then on this level, I just have these two jumps set up so far. So let's see if we can get... See if we can get something a bit difficult. That's not difficult. What if I did... Is that doable? Might be. It is. It's tough, but it's doable. I want to go up. Can't go that high. Can I... How's that for going up? That's honestly easy. See if we can make it a bit more difficult. Oh, now that's a challenge. Is it possible, though? It's always the question when you're trying to build something like this, is it possible? Because you can make it as difficult as you want. If it's not possible, it's pointless. And I don't think it's possible. It's very close to being possible. But I don't think it is. What if I did that? Now is it possible? It's so tough. Does anyone feel like the owner of the UK is ill? What? Pillars is an interesting idea, Cookie. I don't know how that's going to work, but I hope it does. Be a cool idea. I'll play viewers maps, Kiwi, 100%. 100%, I'll play a bunch of them. I think it's just slightly too high. I'm just trying to figure out if I move this enough, if it becomes possible. It just doesn't feel like it is. That's obviously possible. I mean, I didn't perfectly jump that, but it seems impossible. Did I make that from here? I could do like a... You can't relocate in this, interestingly. Yeah, so you can't make that, but what if you could make it from here instead? Oh my god, bro. This handy nat is awful, by the way. So inaccurate. What do I think of Playgrounds? I haven't played a crazy amount yet, GXO, but so far, I mean, it feels like it did in Grounded 1, which I think is good, like it works well. Oh, wow. So close, yet so far. Problem I don't want to run into is the fact that sometimes you can jump up on the walls in this game. I want to make sure that's not possible. And I wish it was easier to place stuff in the air, man. A speed boost? I'll probably do that on one of the levels, Shavak. Yeah. I'll do a level with speed boost. I'll do a level with, like, the trampolines as well that you can get. Like, I can do one with bounce webs and one with the super webs as well, maybe. See, that seemed easy, but I don't think it's going to be doable if I get rid of it. Yeah. Unless I do that. I don't know if that's doable or not. See, Top Power is making BCW come back for round 2. I didn't, Ducky, no. That's pretty cool. Oh. Okay, let's bring it down one more. I don't know if I could make it from Yeah, you can't make it from this one, and this one you can't make it to there. You can make it back, though, so that's good. If you take the wrong path... Ooh, that was a tough jump. I barely made that. Now that Playgun's released, you could try to stop the snake with non-buildable in Mythbusting. I could, Hotdog, yeah. I could try stop it with, like, a bunch of stuff, for sure. Do you know the Mantis and Wasp Queen are basically impossible to kill because the damage changes? Really? Are they really, really strong? That's interesting. That's smart, Kiwi, yeah. Fans that turn on and off, that blow you off the platform. That's pretty smart. I like that. No, this just came into PTB the other day, Hotdog. Alan, what's good? How's it going? Let's go. Like this. And what am I aiming for here? 3 walls high. Is where I've been keeping it at the moment. Let's see if that's doable or not. That's fine. That last jump's going to be a pain with having to run down the stair before you jump. Makes it, oh, really tough. I actually don't know if that's possible like that. Doesn't feel possible. That's the thing with the parkour in this game is... It is pretty consistent, where, like, you can tell if a jump's going to be doable or not doable after a couple of tries. It doesn't feel doable. If I put it there, does that make it doable? It does. Okay, but what if I now... wanted to rotate that? Is the game gonna let me do that? Or are we just gonna be a pain in the arse? There we go. That might not be doable anymore. Let's see. Might be slightly too far. Let's say. Took you 40 axles for the gold card, Paul? That is a lot, man. Good lord. Why wasn't I streaming, Binksy? Yeah, I've been ill since, like, Friday, brother. But I'm doing good now. You bought a game? What game did you buy, Eyeball? I hit the Mantis with a max assault rusty spear, didn't even make a visible change in health? What? That's crazy. Yeah, Axel's 1 in 10 is. 40 kills is still unlucky. Okay, I like that. Let's run through it real quick as one level. Also, chat, I'm not going to show everything on stream for this death run. Because I want there to be surprises when I release it. So even if you've watched the stream, there's still stuff... That's a tough jump. There's still stuff, even if you've watched the stream, that you won't know about that will be in the game. Is that doable? Did I swear I did the jump before. That's doable. That's a really tough jump. Damn, that is a tough jump. Okay. Perfect. Well, we made it. So that's 2 levels down. Maybe. Maybe more than 2. You got Axel Gold in first try. Very nice. Dead Island 2 Ultimate Edition's 90% off. Very nice. See you later, Binksy. You have tap water. Disgusting eyeball. Oh, can you not release maps right now, Adrian? Is it bugged? Mitch, what's good, man? I'm doing well. What about yourself? Did that place? Yeah, it did, okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I'm also putting in some extra, like, vertical volumes on the side walls here. Just to make sure people can't, like, find a way to climb up the side of the walls and just walk along the walls. Because I know that used to be a thing that was possible. Would I play a molar hunt map? Maybe. If there was, like, a story to the map and, you know, it was interesting. You could build, like, a big mouth and create, like, a little backstory where you have to find all the kid's teeth. And as you collect them all, it fills them in the mouth of the kid. That could be quite funny. And then when you collect them all, you go back to the mouth, and then it, like, chomps down and eats you, and you die. Be a funny map. "10 out of 10 idea, chat. You should hire me." I think it's a bit better. Just gives a bit more room on the platform once you get across. Hello. There's no point in using bloody first person for the handy nat. It just doesn't work. You made your whole map in day 1. Damn, you made your map quickly then, eh? Okay, I'm going to build a short tunnel here. Between levels. Right, so we have stairs, we have small platforms. I think we switch it up a bit now, make something a little bit unique. So maybe either the bounce pads or the fans or the bounce webs. do the bounce pads, I guess. That should be even. Nice and centered. Secret room with the speed dropper. Nah, I can't make it easier. All that work just to get eaten. Love it, right? Be a great concept for a map. I should do another Guess Who, Lewis, yeah. It's on my list of map ideas. It's definitely on my list. It's so hard to judge sometimes where the thing you're placing actually is going. How high does this bounce? Oh. That high. What's 20% look like? Right. So let's put another one, like, right there. You know? Seems reasonable. I kind of hate that that the thing is rotated. Oh, bro, I give up, man. Jesus Christ. Why does it have to be so difficult in this game? That's not the way I want it. Can I reset it? Like... Oh my god. Right. And then put it down to 20% is what we had it on. Oh, because my character's bouncing on it, I can't edit it. That's interesting. I'm not going to add beds, lure. I will make it at the end where I add respawn points at each level so that once you make it to each level, your respawn is automatically set. Because if you have people do it manually, I can almost guarantee you most people will mess up and forget to do it. You're my favourite streamer, not just for Grounded, or you're a super helpful. Actually just finished Winter Update Molar Hunt. Nice, Fisher. Good job, man. Same, GXO, same. Okay. Perfect. Why is it so difficult? Hambone, what's good? They should be saved after the PTV hot dog. Yeah, I wouldn't be building this if I didn't think it was going to be saved, right? It's going to be... If they get deleted, that would be ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Boom. I don't like that. That's too easy. That looks more like it. Okay, I missed the bounce altogether. Good job, me. That's definitely not makeable. Put the bounce up to 25. Like, what's the best way to get momentum on these? That's probably good. So I kind of want to just do... What if I did that? Not quite enough on it to get me around the corner. Oh, okay, that's doable. And you can't just jam yourself in the wall, right? Doesn't look like it. I'm doing well, thank you, Hambone. What'd you miss from the past other streams? Not too much. I haven't been streaming too much the past few days. You've bought a new game on Steam. What was the game, Hot Dog, that you finished? This is Jamie, yes. This is the new playground mode. It's going to be another tough one to get around a corner like that. Gonna need more height than this, I think. Oh, it's not far off, you know. It's not far off. 20. No, I don't want 24. It's an awful number. 25's good. Poppy, the new Poppy Playtimes chapter. I see. Yeah, I don't play that, but I know, like, what it is, kind of. Yeah, you can play it this early, Hambone. You just gotta install the PTB, like with the last update. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So let's do one more corner jump here. And then we're going to make this one have an angle. Like that. And that way when people land on it, they get flung. We don't want it to be that powerful, though. Let's put the height down to, like, 10. You're gonna be like, oh, where do I go from here? I guess onto this one. And then we need to find somewhere to land. The bounce web's easier to aim than the last game. They shouldn't take you in random directions, especially if you put the arrow on, you can see where they're gonna shoot you. Hey, no worries, Jason. Thank you for watching the videos, man. Appreciate it. An open world dungeon crawler would be cool. Yeah, as long as the difficulty with those is always the scale. Like, for it to be open world, you have to have a pretty large world. And then you got to make sure there's plenty of stuff to do. Otherwise, people are just going to walk around in a bunch of empty space and have no clue what's going on, you know? Right, let's test this real quick. So we're going up and around the tower, and we're climbing all the way up. Then we get launched. I mean, it felt pretty easy to make that. The fact that I made it first try. Could I perhaps put it further to the right? Or is there not enough momentum from that? Oh no, you could aim yourself onto that. Definitely that's doable. I don't mind that at all. Then you got to find out where you're going from there. Your map name is the cave. It's a cool name. Your map's the gauntlet. Nice. Oh, I missed. So you're going to land here, go forward one, forward again. I want this one. to be... really powerful, though. I feel like I'm going to get launched out of the goddamn arena here. Let's see. Land on this one first. Okay, and then we want to go forwards. Oh, that's a big jump. Okay, that's good, that's good. Is Deathrun for future videos, yours or for friends to enjoy? I want to try and finish it for when Playgrounds fully releases. And then I can release the map for people to play and run some sort of like competition for whoever can get the fastest time beating it. Right, let's give it a test real quick of what we have so far. I think this one's really tough, okay. This one again, you have that extra bounce height, nice. See, in theory, you could just land on that middle one when that happens there. Which I don't like, so let's fix that real quick. Let's see, does that fix the issue? You can definitely make that, so that's a good start. Is the wall high enough, though? Or could I land on the wall if I wanted to? That was a bad bounce. Yeah, the wall needs to be higher. No risks. Oh, okay, it's definitely doable. And then we're going here. And we're going here. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. It's a fixable problem, though. As long as you can't make it down there by going around on the left. No, there's too much direction in the other way, so there's no way you could make that. Sub 20. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not gonna make it easy. Oh, I messed that up. You like new mushroom brick wall texture? Yeah, it's nice, right? A little bit of colour to it. So I need some sort of bouncer somewhere over here. I could just make it completely floating in the air and be absolutely evil. Like, what's stopping me from putting it right there? Can you make that from up here? Yeah, no chance. Can you make that from this one? Gonna be pretty difficult. Oh, yeah, I can't even land on the right one. Okay, it's doable. It is doable. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it's not cheesable. If you can cheese it during a run, then yeah, it's valid, of course. I'm trying to avoid it, but if you can find some way around it, then, you know. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate it. I just finished watching your Fists Only video. Thank you. I just did that in Grounded 2, so I'm assuming, yeah, you must have watched the one from Grounded 2. So that's a lot of watching, Jesus. That'd take me like 5-6 days to beat, 3 hours a day. Grinding the VODs, honestly. Where do we go from here? I can do like a 1, 2, 3 and loop back over here and then bounce up to here, I think is what I want to do. I think that's the play. But I'm also feeling kind of evil. And I'm thinking, what if, like, don't move it from where it is. Just rotate it a bit. Add a bit more of an angle. What if instead of actually getting the chance to land, you're just instantly launched again? I don't want to copy that one. That one's a shit one to copy. And you're going to get launched, like, over here to about... maybe here or so. And then I'll give you one more. Actually, I'd rather come back this way at that point. Like that. Let's see. Well, we need way more power than that, don't we? Jesus Christ on a cracker. 70? Okay, 70's a bit too much. Unless I move this further along. Could put it like over here. And then 1, and then 2. And have 2 launch you all the way back. It's possible. Grounded 2, sorry. No, you're good, you're good. I just misread it first. I thought I read it as Grounded 2 Fists Only. Or Grounded Fists Only vid. Instead of VOD. Oh, is that not possible? 60 might be too much power still. Let's lower it to... or 70. So just 65. Okay. Is 65 really too much? Okay, no, 65 is doable. That's not enough. Let's put this up to 25. Let's put it up to 30. I want to turn that Fists Only into a full video at some point, but I still have a couple other videos I'd like to finish before then. But being ill the last week has put me quite far behind, so it's going to take me a while to catch up. Okay, so that's a good jump there. Ugh. Not ideal. Do 30 again, maybe? 30's quite high. 30's not even quite enough. I want a decent amount of height on this one, I guess. And then as soon as you hit this, I want it to fling you. Let's get that arrow on. And let's put it on like 50%. And then let's get these walls built up a bit as well, eh? This looks awful. Well, at least replace or destroy the wall I'm looking at. Well, we'll be submitting our runs. I mean, there'll have to be a video of it, so I'll have like a channel probably in the Discord where people can put their videos for the runs and stuff. More power. Oh, see, that wall is gonna make things pretty tough. Unless if we give more height here, like much more height, should allow people to go as far back as they want on this. Ooh. Let's test this out. Maybe Lewis, I'm not sure, because I know Emmy's got some stuff to do, so it depends what's going on with that, to be honest. That is difficult. Submitting your maps. I'll make a channel for that too. I think we have one. Yeah, we have one for Grounded 1. So I can just duplicate that channel into the Grounded 2 section. We can use that to put map codes in once that's possible. Handy Nat feels like flying a boat. You're not wrong. Weirdly, GXO, you're actually kind of correct. It does feel like it's moving through water with how much momentum it retains. You saying you don't have Discord, Adrian? Honestly, bro, the way we've done it in the past is literally, I'll go live and people will just type the codes for their maps in the chat. And I'll just copy paste them and save them all and then play through them all on the stream. So even if you don't have Discord, you can just type it in the chat at some point. Once I start like playing maps and stuff, and I'll add it to a list and we'll just play all the ones that are on the list until we're finished. Well, that was one too many. And again. That is a really tough jump right there. I'd say that's a solid 3rd level though, honestly. Let's fill this wall up to the same height. Let's fill in this pillar to the same height as well. I think it's 3 more on top. See if I can run it all in one, shall we? There's only been like 15 maps made so far. That's hilarious. Yeah, hot dog. Like, not dedicated to each map, but I'll make ones like playing a bunch of viewer playground maps. Like, that'll be the stream, you know? And then usually I take the ones that I think are the best and make those into, like, videos on the channel, depending. We shall see. Oh, I failed. No. I actually need to see if it's possible to do both these back to back. It should be. Yeah, it definitely is. Doesn't mean it's easy, but it is doable. That's a really tough one. Awesome. Right. And then let's grab one of these. Don't go anywhere without one of these, chat. There we go. And then one there. One there. One there. I know they overlap a bit, but who cares? This is on the PTS, yes, Peanut. Top 10 best maps as a video? I could do, yeah, maybe. What's the weather like, bro? It has rained all day. I haven't been able to go outside for a walk. I've been stuck inside all day long. It has been awful. Awful, awful, awful. Not what I meant to click. I'm thinking. Can you do scale for these? There we go. That looks good, right? I think that helps a bit. Point out where you want to go. And then I'll do the same thing here. Except this way. Yeah, I died. Hot and sunny where you're at? Well, that's very, very nice for you then. I wish, brother, I wish. Can't rotate roofs 45 degrees? Correct. Correct. You are screwed. Can confirm you are screwed. Okay. Next level, chat. I do like the idea of a super speed level. Especially if the speed effect has a limited amount of time. Because then you would be forced to do the level quickly, you know? And if your speed power-up runs out, well, now you're screwed. But you can't customize how long it lasts, which is annoying. Unless there's a way to do that and I'm just stupid. The interior corner saved you. Let's go. W interior corner. Deathrun would be awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Don't actually know if that would work or not. That is a good question. Hold on, chat. You can only go so far with the handy nut still, can't you? So annoying. Do you think I should add all the bosses or hold off? Add whatever you think is a good idea. Is what I would say. Brother. Oh my god, let me use the handy nut. Let's see, chat. Move speed up. Oh, we have a timer on it. So it is 30 seconds. That's fine. And then if I die real quick, it respawns the power up when I die. So if I die again, power up respawns. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. We want it to only respawn when I die. Well, we can have it respawn on the timer as well after 5 seconds. See if that works too. 3, 4, 5. And if I die, does it still respawn? It does. Okay. That's probably even better then, to be honest. That probably works even better. Again, let's just go around a bit. Create some distance between levels. Let's put it right here. And this will obviously be invisible, so it doesn't matter where this is. Put it down below. Can you build underwater? I don't know if there's any water to build under, but in survival, no. In playgrounds, you can build anywhere. Worst looking roof. I don't think any of them look bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of them look bad necessarily. No worries, Adrian. Have a good one. Will I be using triggers? What's triggers, hot dog? I feel like I should be using a lot more stuff. I don't really have a lot of stuff. I'm kind of doing the base actual parkour part of it first, and then I'm gonna set up like all the death barriers, sky barriers, all the other crap that I need to set up. Respawns on every level as well. The escape rooms, interesting. I'll definitely take a look at some point when we end up playing maps. So the whole idea behind this level, chat, is we're going to have 30 seconds from picking up the power-up. So I need to make a level that you can beat in 30 seconds if, and only if, you pick up the power-up. You have to have speed the entire time. So you need to have... Basically, the final jump is going to require you to have the speed-up effect. Otherwise, it'll be impossible. Would be the best way to do this. Did I get it right? I think there's an extra wall on that side. That's fine. Birth laws. No. You don't like feather roofs? Fair, Alan. Fair. How difficult is that jump to make? About as easy as it gets, so that's a no. What about that? Well, I can make it without speed, so not that tough. See, that jump's not makeable without speed. Is it makeable with speed, though? I don't know how much difference this speed-up effect actually makes. Okay, it makes enough of a difference. I will tell you that for free. I do already feel like I should move this back a tile to here. Because then it gives you some time after you've run through it to gain momentum. Why is my backpack looking all fuzzy? I don't know. So you'll pick it up and you go, meow. And then jump over to this side here. Again, not sure if that's possible. Let's test it. Your map's a work in progress, but it's called the Gauntlet. Every room you have specific weapons, bugs, and hazards. Every 10 or so rooms will be a boss room. Sounds like a pretty good concept for sure. Ooh, that was close.
Just looking, I
That's
promise.
the peeper. Okay. I mean, this room's going to need to be a lot longer than it already is. If we're going to be making jumps like these. Let's go for like a... Yeah, I know it's unsupported, bro. We're playing creative. It doesn't need to be supported. I want to go up. Is this doable? Not without speed, it isn't. I feel like with speed it will be, though. Let's see. I feel like I could have made... Not quite, but... Low-key, if I move it... If the game will let me move it like this... It'll be slightly more difficult even still. See if that's doable. We could do a buggy level then, as well, GXO. Could be a cool idea if we do a buggy level where you claim a buggy and then you have to go and do that. Only problem with that is I'd have to find a way to erase the buggy after the level's done, so that they can't just do it, like use the buggy for the rest of the map, you know? How am I supposed to make this level take 30 seconds is the real question. Oh, come off it. I'm so over this already. Let's check if either of these are possible. Without speed. Yep. Okay, you're done. Without speed. Yeah, you're done. Oh my god. There you go. She's actually gone on a stream where they shrunk down the ladybug buggy and made it super fast. I didn't, Shavak. No, was that just the other day? I missed that one. That sounds funny, though. I think there should be a time limit. On this, you mean? There is a time limit. It's as long as the speed buff lasts, which is 30 seconds. So the idea is you've got to do this level quickly. Oh, I don't know if that's possible.
Just looking, I
Oh, for
promise.
God's sake. I don't think this jump here is possible. I think if I do this, though, it should be. The problem with this level is I have to run the whole level to test it every time. Okay. I mean, we did all that in 10 seconds. And it's got to last 30 seconds. Also, in terms of more level ideas, chat, I definitely want to do... I want to do a level with the fans, 100%. A level with the fans would be really good. I want to do a level with... They've got to be in here somewhere. The zip... Have they not got zip lines in? I want to do a level with zip lines, but I don't think they're in yet. They didn't put zip lines in. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, GXO. The whole view thing is so bad. I might have to turn off wide interaction. Maybe that's what the problem is, honestly. It's awful. Find some items to advance. I was thinking of a room hot dog where you have to parkour and deactivate, like, 3 of the transmitters, and then deactivating all 3 will unlock the door to the next level. You can't skip any of these jumps. No. Okay. We need to extend the level. It is not long enough yet. I mean, look at the size of this thing we've built already. You could never do this in survival. Sweet. And the idea I'm going for here, chat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1 more.
Holy
Yo,
41
Groovy!
months.
41 months? Are you good, brother? That is wild. Thank you for the 41 months, man. How are we doing? Where are you even at the moment? Are you still in the US of A, or are you back home? What is going on? How we doing? How we doing? Lasers could be fun for sure, yeah. Some kind of trap room would be fun. Let's give this a go. 1, 2. Did not look like I was making that jump. 3, 1, 2, 3. I feel like I make that last jump pretty easily, but that's fine. Am I British or American? I'm British, hot dog. Very much British. Slowly shrinking the platforms. Back in uni in Miami. Very nice. You have spring break soon. So you go back in a week. Very nice, man. I hope you're enjoying it. It sounds like a good time, that's for sure. And hopefully all is good with you. Ooh, I'm feeling a little bit of curvature. Ooh, okay. Without speed, it's not makeable. That's always a good sign. I'm not British, I'm British. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong, Lewis, but, like, it's just rude. It's just rude. Do you know what I mean? Why am I unsupported? We're literally playing creative. We're playing playgrounds. You don't need support for your builds. Why are we saying unsupported? It's the biggest joke of the day. So we're both European? I guess so. Jade leaked lasers. What hasn't Jade leaked about this game? It's good here, just I don't have that much time to play games. Plus, I don't even have my PC. So you're stuck on some ass laptop? How are you living, brother? Good lord. What have you been doing instead of playing games then? Living life?
Just looking.
Surely
I promise.
not. I'm asked this. Been video game free for a while now. Unbelievable. Ruby has a live chat. Who would have thought? Oh, now that's too far. Too far, too far. Hurrah, hurrah. Unsupported. I'm about to unsupport your entire family if you don't let me build this stupid floor. I'm playing playgrounds. There's no such thing as unsupported. Okay. That will be doable with a speed boost. 1, 2, and then we need a third one. Which can go over here. See if that's doable. That might not even be doable with a speed boost. We're going to have to test that out. You discovered the wonders of the green grass. Okay. Oh... I didn't even realize that was illegal in Miami, but with America, it's like legal. I swear it's like legal in like half the states at this point and not in the other half. So, what a stupid backwards ass country, bro. Should build walls inside the door frames to make my build look so much better. There's a lot of things we can wish for, brother. None of them are gonna come true. Oh god. Come on. Come on. Nice. Nice. Okay, it's doable. And we still have about 10 seconds of speed left as well. It's not legal here, though. Yeah, it's pretty much legal in half the states. That's so stupid, man. America's the dumbest country, I swear to God. Right, we should be able to do 3 half floors and then 3 quarter floors and then be good with the jumps, to be honest. That's doable without speed, right? Yeah. That is definitely not doable without speed, I'll tell you that for free. With speed, it should be. I kind of want to test them all out at once now, rather than testing them one at a time. Okay, same again. Is it doable without the speed boost? It is. Okay, let's do that then. Okay. About that. Oh. Even that's doable? That's definitely not doable. Might actually be. Okay. Sunny but 3 degrees, bro. Today here, it literally poured rain all day. It was horrible. I was stuck inside the whole time. see, is that doable? No. Okay. Now I just got to do the quarter floors and then the end of the level, which is 3 walls off the ground. So we need to come down here then, I think. See how that looks. It's sunny where you are, Lewis. Fair, fair. That's going to be a really tough one. That one's equally tough. And then... Is that doable? Might be evil. Or what if I move it, like... to there? Okay. See if this is possible or not. Make a pillar to jump on, or just something small to balance on. I'm trying to make the level, like... Starts off with big platforms, and then it gets slowly more difficult. It's also a time-based level. You only have 30 seconds to do it. Because you start out with a speed boost that lasts for 30 seconds. So the idea is... If you don't do the level quickly, you're screwed. And if you fail to jump like that, you're also screwed. Did not think I was going to make that. Keep not jumping there, man. So annoying. The sweets are good. What kind of sweets have you been enjoying? Swedish fish. Hershey's chocolate. Mr. Beast Feastables bars. Oh, the speed boost ran out as I got to the end. Wow, okay. That is like perfectly timed then. Also, I'm like halfway across the map here. That's insane. Fruit roll-ups. I've probably had a UK version, but not a US version. Best thing to call America is hilarious. Where I live in Allen, snow only comes once every 3 years. Damn, that is not very often at all. Going tomorrow, so I'm gonna doom scroll for an hour, then go study. No worries, Groovy. Good luck on your exams, man. I'm sure you'll nail it. Meet your maker. I feel like I've heard the name, but I haven't played it, Cat. I feel like I've heard it somewhere. Yeah, of course, man. Have a good one. Peace. See you later, man. Right, let's clean up this level real quick. Trying to get, like, at least a little bit of cleanup on each level. I need a roof atop every level as well, still. I'm not putting an actual roof on, obviously, chat, because if you put a roof on, there's no light. Which is always an issue, so I'm just going to cover it with a barrier that no one can get through. So that should cover everything, I think. These are just death barriers, so if you fall down below, you die automatically. Which is exactly how we want it. Get that down there, out the way. We're gonna need respawn things as well, but I'll set those up at a later date. We need barriers on top of the levels as well. I'll do those another time. You got pot noodle, nice. They're on the east side of the US, and I like snow around Christmas, and then I'm over it. Fair. Snow's one of those things where it's good if you have nothing better to do, and you can just go out and play in the snow all day. But if you're an actual functioning member of society who has shit to do, snow's awful, because it just blocks the roads and blocks your driveway and gets in the way, and, you know. A beach with a McDonald's. Oh my god, that's awesome. Right. We're needing to go this way. If I look at where the map started... Yeah, we need to go this way, okay. Just to try and keep us on a somewhat straight path. Okay, and then like that. 3. And I'm just putting in these little gaps in between so I can add more stuff in that I add in not on stream chat, you know? Like this little gap in between levels. Add some little interesting stuff in between the levels, because I don't want to show everything on stream. That's true, Lewis. Although I gotta be honest, I hate the sun, man. Screw the sun. The sun sucks. I like it being cold. Can we just have cold all year round? Bro, I want to do a zipline level, man. This sucks. Why is there no ziplines? Screw the developers. Oh, there's salt. Can't even get salt, but ziplines? No. Why would we put those in? There is landing pads. That's an interesting idea. What if I had a level that was just like, you just had to fall onto a landing pad? What's the word? What's the map called in, Minecraft? I don't remember what it was called. My AC is in storage, Lewis, so if we don't move into the new house, I won't have it by then. Drop zone? No. Dropper. Just called the dropper, isn't it? I'm stupid. I could build a dropper. That would be funny. Put a teleporter in here that goes all the way up. And then just drop down and you have to avoid a bunch of obstacles to pass the level. That could be fun. Gotta put some more stuff around the map as well. So we have the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put one here first and foremost then. This thing. These are really cool. Just learned about these the other day actually. Why can't... Can you not edit it when you're in HandyNet? Oh, there we go. I think this is level 5. I don't know. Let's go back to the start. Okay. Did I bring the other one with me? No. So where is it? Are they too close together? Oh no, there we go. Start, level 1, level 2. I need to use more of these, chat. Level 3. Why is the level 4 one gone as well? This is a long level. Okay, perfect. Now I can teleport between all the levels at any time. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely want to do a level with laser traps, a level with fans. Another, like, wall parkour level. That's 3. Now I need another 2 more ideas. A buggy level. Definitely. And then what else? I guess a dropper. That's 5, and then that's 10 levels in total for the entire map, which I think 10 sounds good. 10's always a good number, right? Don't want to make the map too long. Don't want to make it too easy. I just use the exclamation points for so that I can see them on the map, and they all have the same symbol. These are teleporters that can only be used in design mode, Revan. So when people play the map, they won't see these markers on the map or be able to use them. It's just for me so that I can go, oh, level 3? Yeah, we're here. Or if I want to go back to where we just were, level 5, boom, I'm at level 5 now. It's a really useful thing for designing maps in this game. A tower defense level. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to focus it around, like, mostly parkour-y type stuff. That's the general idea. So let's do a dropper next. The only problem with this game is you don't have much horizontal momentum like you do in a game like, let's say, Minecraft, for example. You have a lot of horizontal. I feel like in this game you don't have as much. But I still think it'd be a good idea for a level. Where's the teleporty? There it is. The humble teleporty. We're just gonna go up. Why can't I go up? Oh, you know what it is? Because my player was too low down, of course. We're going higher. Same again. You must go higher. That's probably pretty good. We're pretty high up now. And then we shall use another teleporting. And some walls. Not like that. There we go. Hello, hot dog. That's like the stump lab. Oh, where everything's rotated? That's a really good idea. You know, the biggest issue I have with that is doing something like that would be a ball ache. Placing everything on its side would be such a ball ache. It would make me want to die. It's already bad enough placing stuff in this mode. Jumping around walls? That's a cool idea, hot dog, yeah. Jumping around a wall's an interesting idea. A room where you have to race against time. I kind of just did that GXO with the last room. There's a speed boost buff that you pick up at the start of the room. And if you lose the speed boost, then you can't complete the room because you need the speed to make the jumps that are in the room. So that would be... Was it level 4? Yeah, this level here, I just did. So you pick up a speed boost at the start of the level that only lasts for 30 seconds. So if you don't complete the level quickly and your speed boost runs out, you can't make these jumps anymore. And if you don't jump like an absolute moron like me, then, you know, you're also screwed. Also an idea. Path can be seen on the ceiling. It matches below you, but the path is invisible barriers. I don't hate that either, yeah. Pretty good idea. I was going to do something like that. I could put it in one of these little hallways in between levels, you know? As like a sort of a mini level. Can I not use this? Really? There we go. Right, dropper. What the hell kind of dropper do we want is the question. Problem is we're very limited with colour in this game. What's good, fake? Six, 8, 9. Then let's do 2, 4. Um, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. As far as circles go, I'd say that's pretty... Well, it's not a circle, it's a hexagon, but you get the idea. What's good, Isaac? My day's been pretty good. Kid, today at work, a kid threw up in my hair, and I just spilled water over my keyboard, breaking it. Might not make it to tomorrow. I am sorry to hear that, man. I'm sure tomorrow can't be worse, right? surely tomorrow will be a better day for you. I hope. It's not fun at all. Nice octagon, thank you. Just gonna build something that's trippy. Which is high effort, but at least it'll look cool. Imagine a bunch of layers of this, chat. And bro's gonna get hit by a meteor. True. True. You're flying to Thailand tomorrow. That's pretty cool. A Queen Scorpion boss. Could be a cool idea, yeah. Nah, don't be silly, hot dog. The meteorite would put him out of his suffering. The world is trying to make him suffer more, not less. I think that's fine if we just do layers like that. My favorite game outside of Grounded. If you ask me what game I play the most currently outside of Grounded, the answer is most definitely Fortnite. But if you're asking me what game I enjoy play, or like what's my all-time favorite game outside of Grounded, then that becomes a way more complicated question. That I don't even know if I could answer. There's too many good games. Hello, Emmy, what's good? What in the Burger King Whopper is going on here? What? Your favorite is COD Vanguard? Okay. Interesting, hot dog. Very strange thing to happen. Did you try that Omni Bits mod? I haven't tried it, Shabak, no. I've heard it's quite good, but I have yet to try it. This is gonna look cool when it's done. The walls looks like a Whopper. You know what? It kind of does. Got your onions, the patty, the lettuce, and then like the buns. I guess, would that be like sauce? I guess that would be the onions, right? I don't know. You're a tester for Omnibit. It's a great mod. Yeah, Meeple, what does it add, man? I haven't read too much about what the changes are in it. So I'd love to, oh my god, place in the right place. Tell me it fixes the building blueprints. I'll install it right now. I would like to be alone with the Whopper. I'm hungry. Okay. Did you not have lunch earlier while we were playing games? Do you think New Game Plus would ruin Grounded 2? No. As long as they add it once the game's done, I think it'll be fine. Now you're hungry for a burger. Oh my god. Like Grounded 2 Plus, it has new art. The Axle fight is different. There's new trinkets, new armor set, new attacks for certain bugs. That's crazy. What? I didn't realize that they could mod the game to that level. That's insane. I will definitely have to give that a go at some point and probably make a video on it as well. Is that just available on Nexus mods? Yeah, sweet. I'll definitely install that at some point and give it a go. Oh my god. Brother in Christ, why is it so difficult? What comes after the... I guess the orange could low-key be the cheese, even. What was the lag on that? That's not in the right place, I can just tell. Nice. I think this is looking quite good so far. It is rather large, I will say. It is rather large. That is a long way to fall. Oh, these handing out limits are so annoying. Think what I will do as well. Why can't I drag these? I thought they implemented that in this update. I'm gonna make it so 1, 2. I make it so you can walk across this big plus along the top if you need to. Which this game is gonna make difficult for me. I can do it with these, I think. There we go. A slow fall effect. Is that even like a thing you can get in this game? No sweets? You missed it, Isaac. I already ate all the sweets, buddy. I ate the sweets at the start of the stream today. Yeah, this way you can drop from anywhere that you like. And you just jump. I had some strawberry flavored Chewits today, which are a great sweet, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong. Nice. How am I feeling? I sound sick. I was sick. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm like about 85-90% of the way recovered now, Tico, so I'm doing good. I haven't streamed in almost a week because of it, but I started feeling sick on like the Friday, and then I woke up on the Saturday, and I was just dead to the world. And then I felt decent yesterday, but I didn't want to stream because like every 3 seconds of me talking just resulted in me coughing. Like when the update came out on Tuesday, I made a video on the update, and a lot of it's, well, all of it's cut out because I edited the video, but like half the footage of that video is just me coughing, and it all got cut from the video, obviously. Might have to start thickening these layers up here soon. Could be an interesting visual if we start making them thicker as you fall. And I'd be able to build this much quicker if they were. Let's equal it out by doing mushroom. And then... let's do double thick pumpkin next. What's this going to become? So this is a dropper, Emmy. So the idea is you start at the top of the level, you jump into the hole, and as you are falling, you need to dodge all of the objects on the way down. Because if you hit an object, you will break your legs and die. And your goal is to make it to the bottom and hit some sort of safety, which will probably be one of the landing pads that are in the game, and not die. And then if you don't die, you beat the level. Oh, some stuff is just a pain to place. Nice. You take your son for ice cream? Nice. Enjoy, enjoy. Its birthday is tomorrow, so no burger. Well, happy birthday to your son, Alan. I have no clue what you're talking about, so I just trust your judgment here. Okay, so basically, you start all the way up here. You pick a spot and you jump. And there's going to be a bunch of objects that you have to avoid and dodge out of the way of. And if you manage to make it all the way to the bottom, you hit a landing pad and you don't die. And if you don't die, you win. You beat the level. This is a Deathrun. Yeah. This is one of the levels in the Deathrun, yeah. What does Deathrun mean? The idea is that you get to the end of all the levels as quickly as possible. So if we go to level 2, for example, is a bunch of parkour. This jumps a ball like. And level 3 is a bunch of bouncers. Will there be floor? What do you mean? This level is like a time-based speed level. How many seconds did I have to spare there? Like 4, 5. That's good. Oh, the floors that are here, there are death barriers. So I'm in design mode, which is why it doesn't happen, but these hazard volumes, you fall down into these, and these kill you. So the floors will stay there. But, yeah, you'll fall in and die. And then this is our next level, which is a dropper. Win a prize at the end of the parkour? Maybe. Oh. Right. So we did a bunch of 1s. We did a 2. Let's do 3 next. I'm just putting a nice pattern on the walls so that it hopefully looks good when people are dropping down here. That's not what I did. Nice. Also, the time of day is never changing, but somehow it feels like it's getting darker. Yeah, just put the orchid mantis at the end. That would be bad. That would be not fun. I'm also going to have a thing that sets your spawn at every level. I'm going to have a thing that's going to... I need to make it trackable in, like, doable in multiplayer as well. Hopefully there's a way to separate spawn based on the player that triggers an event trigger. I'm not sure how that works. I also want to do a scoreboard that tracks how many times you've died as well. And again, get that to work for up to 4 people. So that if people wanted to play with their friends and play the map multiplayer, that would also work seamlessly, ideally. Okay, pumpkin on 4 next. It's not when I clicked it. always be moving when I don't want it to. There we go. And grass again. I can't see shite. The blueprint is like impossible to see. That was too thick. Works. Imagine you could get diseases. I mean, you can get sickness from drinking the dirty water. It's kind of a disease, right? Mushroom bricks next. Go. I mean, what does that word even mean? Why did I Google that? And why do you want that to be an infection in the game? It already is. Oh, that's what you would call the sickness you get currently. I see, I see. Fair enough. Okay, we're going down 5 this time. Six by 5, 9 by 5. That is not where I placed that blueprint in the slightest. 6. Oh my, bro, I literally right-clicked that, by the way. It's because I'm stuck. Stupid game. I right-clicked to cancel the blueprint. It still did it. There we go. Be sad to see Grounded 2 die if it does. I mean, it will eventually. When they finish the game and they decide they don't want to continue updating it, just like the first one, it will eventually die. I mean, you could argue the first one's not, like, fully dead, but... yeah, I don't know. I think once the game is finished, it will slowly fade, just like the first one did. Well, those aren't where I wanted my walls. Oh, those are just awful. Why are they inside of each other? Oh, grounded. What? It managed to place them all off by like a half a wall. It's awful. Okay, and then Poopy Brown is next. Again, we're going down 5. Grounded 3. We'll see. I would never say no to Grounded 3, me personally. But I think it would be unlikely. It depends how well Grounded 2 does when the game's actually finished, right? I think the devs are going to add major ants. Larger soldier ants that typically act like tanks. Oh dear, whoops. I mean, they could. I don't really know what they're adding, so... I don't see why not, though. Yeah, I just can't copy the wall. Makes sense. Thank you, Grounded. Thought GTA 6 might be the death of Grounded 2. GTA 6 ain't gonna come out for like another 7 years, bro. We're gonna be fine. Do you think they'll add a rare type of grub that is blue? I don't think so, Eyeball. Although shiny creatures in this game would be hilarious. Imagine you could find like a purple aphid, like a 1 in 10,000 chance, and then you could peep it, and it would change the color of the aphid on the creature card. Now that would be sick. Where would Grounded 3 be set? We had a backyard at park. What next? Australia? Maybe. They want some new creatures. Curious to see how this is going to look when we drop. Let's test it out, shall we? This could be really trippy. It's pretty cool. Inside of a house would be pretty cool, yeah. Grounded shinies are, as a Pokemon player, give me PTSD from shiny hunting. Speaking of Pokemon players, I think there's a new Pokemon game coming out tomorrow. Well, new Pokemon game coming out tomorrow that I am looking forward to playing. Is that going to be too close to the ground if I do another? What's good, Cookie? I think we'll be alright. It does need to be 6, though. 6 by 6. 9, 6. 6, 6. 9, 6. 6, 6. 9, 6. You need a switch too? I don't need a switch too, Lewis. I can play Ruby, Fire Red, and Emerald. No, Fire Red and Leaf Green, because they're literally Game Boy games. I will be fine. You're playing Violet. I have played... What have I played on the Switch too? I played Sword and Shield. Those are really fun, in my opinion. I played Legends Arceus. I haven't played Scarlet Violet, ironically. I played another one as well, I feel like. Oh, the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but I heard a lot of people hated that. No worries, Eyeball. Have a good one. You've been in an Ive block Minecraft server with a bunch of mates. Nice. Not like Minecraft with a bunch of friends, you know? It's always a good laugh. Arceus? Is it Arceus? Arceus? I don't know, bro. Six by 6. Final layer, chat. Not going any further than this. So the next thing you need... Excuse me? Oh, these? Oh, that's trippy. Okay, I think these are the... diagonal walls here. That was trippy for a second. Do I think they should add bamboo? Bamboo would be massive. I don't know how they would pull that off, but sure, if it fits. It would be a cool thing to build with, but like, it's huge, so I don't know how you would manage that. Why can't I bring it over one? What? Easiest way to do this is just to drag and build like this. Wait, is it gonna work if I do that? Or is that built out here? Oh my god, it actually worked? What? Grounded with intelligent fill mechanics? That's insane. Hello? Since when? The way the sunlight works on this is looking really weird already. Nice, Lewis. I'll take a look in a minute. Funny how when you are feeling better, you're feeling unwell. I'm sorry to hear that, Cookie. I'm sorry if I gave it to you, man. My bad, my bad. I guess it's just going around right now. And it is crap, let me tell you. It's not fun. My favorite Pokemon, Hot Dog. That's a tough one, man. I like a lot of Pokemon. I think if I had to pick one recently, you know who I really like? I really like Cerulege. It's pretty cool. I think that turned out pretty well in the end, chat. What do you think? And the idea, you have to land on a specific pad to save yourself. No worries, D. We shall finish off this level tomorrow, chat. That will be the plan. Thank you all for watching, as always. I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. We will be back tomorrow to continue to work on these levels, and we got a few more left to do still after this. So, yeah. This would have been great if it was only up. Yeah, but I'm not going to steal Jade's idea. I'll do my own unique idea, and we'll see how well we can do with it and see how many downloads we can get. Sounds good, Lewis. Yeah, thank you for watching, chat. We'll be back again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I will talk to you all then. Have a good one. Adios. Bye-bye.